Tom Zimmerman uses this idea that you can't attach a lie to a lie. If a person, you know, developed this belief of I'm unlovable, we can't attach that maladaptive thought to a current sense of that doesn't feel true to me now, then there's no change is going to happen. We can't just say like, oh, I know I am worthy of love and that shift because this part is still stuck in that belief. And it doesn't see that as true. It doesn't see that I am worthy of love as true. We have to build that adaptive information for those clients so that they can, when they get there, right, like through maybe helping them develop internal imagined attachment resources where they get to actually experience a nurturing or protective attachment figure, or they can strengthen their own internal sense of self that is compassionate, that does feel connected, that is able to access those qualities that they didn't have available to them when they were younger. Then we get that adaptive information that allows the client to effectively take what felt true then and link it to what is true now. And they are able to release that. The bilateral assists in that. It's part of the theory of memory reconsolidation because we get a disconfirming belief, an experience of a disconfirming belief when we bring these nurturing, protective, attuned attachment figures to mind and get that need met that was not met back then. That's where that gets to consolidate in a way that gets it unstuck, not only from the way of thinking about it, but also the emotions attached to that and the somatic experience of it being true. One of the things that we are measuring when we're doing EMDR is how distressing is a memory and what are the negative beliefs about ourselves that are attached to that memory. We're also assessing how true. We ask the client, what would you rather think about yourself now? As you think about that image that represents the worst part of that, what would you rather think about yourself now? And they identify a more positive cognition. And then we measure the validity of that cognition. In the beginning, it'll often be very low, right? Because you can't attach a lie to a lie. Through the process of reprocessing that memory and getting more adaptive information available to them, they'll eventually get to the place where the distress level related to the negative belief about themselves goes to 1 or 0, and the positive cognition, the validity of it increases. Now they've resolved that memory because they can now think of that memory and the new positive belief about themselves feels true.